Hello guys, how are you guys doing? Big up on yourself, all the way. The internet is not working tonight and I'm trying to go on live and it keeps cutting me off, so I'm gonna do a recording um, video and post it after because the internet here is terrible where I'm staying. So the topic is that I'm talking about what would you do if and when somebody hurt you. Like if you are in a relationship for many years, don't have to be many years, you are in love and thinks that everything is sugar and dandy, you are being happy, you are in love, you have a family, and one day the person just get up and says, you know what, I want to move on. I want to move on. I am not in love with you anymore. I am unhappy. And I just want a change of atmosphere, change of, this is not working out with us. And I just want to clear my head. And the person beg, cry, and plead. And sometimes, sometimes both of you give it a try to see if it work out, but it didn't work out. Sometimes people just grow out of love. Um, Sometimes people might think that they are not a match anymore. They are just companion. They are not in love. Or one can be in love and one are not being in love. And it's very sad. It's very heartrending, heartbreaking. A lot of people take it seriously. Some people create suicide. Some people get crazy, senile, delusion. And a lot of people do it. Some of them do it because they have met other people that they think that this is the one for them and the one that at home is not for them. It can cause from all different type of reason why you want out of the relationship, and you don't consider the other person might be hurt by being dramatized, by feeling lost, lonely, and sad. And sometimes people might go to counselor, to a pastor for advice to see if things can work out with them. In my opinion, I believe giving something else a try, giving the relationship a try, and see what is there to be fixed. Sometimes one of the partner might feel that they need to spice up their relationship more. They want to do something adventurous, something something more spicy the relationship. Some people just thinks that they are doing the same thing all the time and they need to do something a little bit different in the bedroom. It could be anything. Some people say they want to have a threesome. Some people want to do it could be all different type of reasons, and sometimes they too, one of the party might be getting something outside of the relationship what they are not getting into their own relationship. So in a fact, somebody's gonna get hurt. Somebody, and a lot of time people who have gone through this traumatizing way of breaking up relationships, sometimes it hurt them so much. It's like they are not back to their normal mind. Them get the new delusion, them get crazy, them get cuckoo. Sometimes a lot of things can occur, and if they don't get help, then worse things can occur with them. It can interfere with their job, it can interfere with their family, with their children. So I would advise people to give it a try, and if it doesn't work, well, you just have to accept it. It's not easy to say that, but a time comes when one wants to go their separate ways, and don't care what you do or what you say, they are not going to change their mind. So you are not all gonna be hurt, and then it's good to have friends that surround you, good friends, good people, good family that will encourage you. You can be open up to somebody that you trust, somebody that you are more close to. Then they can be you can able to cry on their shoulder. Somebody there who can uplift you by giving you that counseling, by giving you that help that you need, so you can cope in whatever the situation is you are going through. It's not easy when you are with somebody for, excuse me guys, I have stopped up nose. When you are with somebody for many years, and it's like you're gonna have to start over again. Some people thinks that they will never start over. Some people thinks that they will never get over it. Some people thinks that they will never love again like before. Some people thinks that they can do without that person. And most of the times, I would say a lot of the times, you meet somebody after you break up, maybe 6 months, maybe 3 months, maybe a year, and that person that you meet treat you 110% better than the person that you were with for many years. That person respect you, speak to you with manners, show you more love, more attention. Excuse me guys. And it's like that person filled in with all the things that you were missing in that past relationship. And sometimes it's hard, and sometimes we tell ourselves that we will never meet anyone like that again, or we just can't do without that person, but that's not true. A lot of times, one of the partner might find somebody out there who they think that is the right person for them, and they fell in love with that person. But at the end of the day, when they realize that that person is not what they think, and they found out that person is not the person that they really in love with, sometimes they want to go back to the partner what they have dumped. Am I telling the truth, or am I making any sense? I said, let me repeat myself. Sometimes the person that left you for somebody else who they think they were in love with, that person they think was a perfect match for them, that person that makes them feel on cloud nine, but that little honeymoon is just for a couple of months. And when they realize that that person is not who they think they are, they want to come back to the person that they dump. And for me, I will never take them back. A lot of people do take them back, but the fact remains is, remember, Once bitten, twice. Well, my mother always said, once bitten, twice shy. And a leopard will never change their spot. Because how comes you left a person, you put the person to traumatize, you put the person through so many stress, so many problems. Sometimes they lose weight, they confuse, they can't communicate, can't concentrate on their job, and you left them and you want to come back to them. Would you take them back? I want you to leave your comments down there and tell me, if a person would do that to you, would you take them back? Would you trust them that they won't do you the same thing again? Well, for me, I don't think so. A lot of people would take them back because, you know why? Because they're still in love with them. And not only that, some people will take them back because they have kids with them. But what you should look into yourself, look about your heart. You need to protect your heart. You need to protect yourself. Put yourself as number one priority. You cannot put somebody else before you. Because at the end of the day, if your mind is not there, if you are stressed, if you are not concentrating on your job, concentrating on building up yourself, maintaining your good health, and you have somebody there tearing it down, would you give them another chance? Would you let them into your life again for them to do it again? Sometime it work, you take them back and they realize what they did was wrong. They come to their, some of them, they would come to their senses and realize that what they have at home was precious than gold. And they left the matrimonial home and go out there looking for something else, brand new, something more younger, something more fresher, something more excited, something that made them feel like they're on cloud nine, something that let them put them 2 foot up in the air. And guess what? It only lasts for a couple months. That is just like a little, when you just meet somebody or you are in love. I wouldn't say in love. I would say that they have a word for it where you just meet the person. You are not in love with them, but you like them and you're excited and you think that you're in love, but you are not in love. Well, that's the feeling what they would get. So it's not easy for somebody to hurt you, and you're gonna open back your heart and give them back your heart again. How many of you guys would do that? Or how many of you guys would let somebody do that to you? Don't get me wrong. You yourself should know yourself. You yourself should put yourself into that situation and ask yourself, would they do that for you? And you yourself, sometimes you're living with somebody and you don't even know the person. You've been living with them for so many years, but they have dark secret around them. They have things about them that you don't even know. So here I'm just saying things of what's happening in this world, things that happen to people. And I think that we should take these things as a learning curve. We should learn from them. And a lot of people when they break up with their partner and they meet a next person, they think that the next person gonna do them the same thing. They reminded their new partner about their past partner, and that is totally wrong. That is a big turn off. And I think people should not use a next person fat to fry a next person, because every individual is different. Everybody have a different character. Everybody do things differently, and I think, in my own opinion, people should give people a chance to prove themselves. Am I right? Am I wrong? I think people should give people a chance to prove themselves who they are. And not because of what you have been through in the past, you're gonna expect that this person that you meet going to do the same to you. I used to think like that when I was much younger, but now I realize, and I grow up to be an older person, I look at life differently. I believe in give a person a chance. I believe in getting to know a person very well. I believe in giving a person space. I believe in trusting a person. Let them mess up and let me find out about, if I can really trust this person. Being hurt is not easy. Being hurt, you can lose somebody. You can lose your mother. You can lose your father. You can lose your boyfriend. You can lose your girlfriend. So being hurt come into all different type of ways that you can be hurt. A lot of people take time to recover, and the more people that you have around you, genuine people that can encourage you, that can be there for you, that can advise you in the right way, I think that will help you to recover from your hurt that you have been through. It's not easy when you I would put it now, when you make sacrifice for someone, and then you look at it like they did not worth it. So it's like you wasted all your time being and caring and loving with this person, and to the end they walk away from you, leave you with an empty heart, leave you standing by yourself, and in your own self you think that this was a perfect relationship. You are happy, you feel secure, you feel like you did not have to look elsewhere, you did not feel that you need to think about nothing, because you feel love and you are loved. And I hope that most of you out there who have been hurt, I hope that you take this as a learning curve. I hope that you learn something from it, and I hope that it makes you more stronger. It helps you to be more firmer on certain things, and don't let it make you be a hungry person. Don't let it makes you be an evil person, and don't try to take revenge on excuse me, don't take to revenge on man or woman. A lot of people do that because of men hurt them, so they hate men. A lot of women do that. A lot of men do that because they have been hurt by women, so they hate women. Everybody is different, and I think everybody need a fair chance in life to show who they really are. And you have nice people out there. You have genuine people out there. You have people out there who you never expect that these people were in society. You never expect that you being loved by somebody that you weren't expected. So let us be careful of what we think, of what the action that we take. So as I said, just give somebody a chance. And a lot of people been hurt for many years, and they have been carrying this hurt, this hatred for men and for women, whoever pair it is. Sometimes they have kids and the child might look alike. Like, say for instance, the man left the woman and the child resembled the man. The parents on a whole hate the child because each time they look at the child remember them as their past love who have hurt them. And it's so sad. That should never be. Life promised to no one, and nothing lasts forever. We should look into life like that. Nothing lasts forever. And every day we live, we just have to live and to just take it as it comes, because nothing promises to remain forever. Things change, people change, things get broken down, people die, people get sick, people move on. It's just life. So we're all human beings, and we have to just continue with our life, continue being who we are. Never change never change yourself for no one. Never let somebody change you. Never let somebody make you hate somebody. Don't let somebody make you hungry. Be yourself and continue be yourself, and don't let somebody change you for somebody else. This is my advice to you. Don't you let anyone change you, and don't let anyone makes you hungry. Don't let anyone makes you feel have a hatred in you because of how they treat you. Just be yourself and keep smiling, and remember, love each other and give each other a hug, and just being yourself. And these are my few cents on people who have been hurt, people who have been abused, people who have been neglected, people who have been left on the roadside by themselves, people who have hatred in their heart because of the experience what they've been through with their past love, and people that who have given somebody a second chance in their life. It's a whole lot, and it's not easy for some. It takes time for them to recover from what they have been through. Hurt is a big word, it's a heavy word. It's like a stone, like a brick on your head when you're hurt. It's like something inside here that takes time to heal. It takes some time for years to heal. And in my opinion, for it to be healed, you have to have strong people, strong support around you to try to get you recover from the hurt that you have been through. I hope you find this helpful topic that I want to share with you. It's in my heart, and I just want to share it with some of you guys. I know that you have been going through it, and sometimes you just need a word of comfort, word of advice. You want somebody to speak about things that you have been going through. It could be anyone. A lot of people now are going through the same thing. They are being single mother, single father out there that have been going through a lot. And I just want to tell you that you stay strong, and it's not the end of the world, and there is someone out there for everyone. It's just a matter of time for you to find that person. And it can be next week, it can be next month, it can be next year, we don't know. But there is someone out there for everyone. I promise you that, and I guarantee you that. But it's just a matter of time for you and that person to meet. I'm telling you from experience. So, have yourself a good night. And remember to like, share, and subscribe. Leave your comments down below and tell me what do you think about my videos, what I say, what I do. And guys, I am loving it here in Ghana. Now it is, what time is it now? It's 11:24 p.m. December the 1st. So have a good night, and remember to like, share, and subscribe to my channel. That's All Bless TV. One love and peace. Bye for now.